Hey, what's up, guys? Another beautiful day here in Moga Village. Dimple Games here playing some Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. And in this episode, you know what, I'm actually... Oh yeah, we're taking out on Barioth. I was gonna say, I don't know who we're fighting, but we're gonna try to take on Barioth today. And actually, before we do that, as you can see, I was farming. I had all my farming gear. This has skills that allows you to gather things more and faster, so... Let's go ahead and swap that out real quick. How are y'all doing this morning? It's actually super early where I am right now. And we have a day off from work. Kind of a planned day off. I just needed a day to rest, so... We're going to get in here and play some Monster Hunter, of course. Like, no doubt. Let's see how these guys are doing. I talked to these guys yesterday off camera when I was farming, and... They got a bunch of levels, I guess. I'm not really sure what all that does, but... I know they have some new skills. In fact, I should probably check on that. Let's see. Okay. Let's try blue and green. Someone was saying that there was health recovery large. It's right there. Okay. Yeah, I do actually kind of like this better. It does lack the taunt, which is kind of nice because I've noticed in a lot of fights I'm able to kind of maneuver better because the monster's not on me. But health up large seems kind of nice, actually. Alright, we'll keep that for you, and then we'll have you taunt, too. You know what kind of sucks is in the other games you could buy them armor and make them stronger, but in this you don't really have that. Not a huge deal, but, okay, let me think. What are we doing here? I feel like there was something else I was gonna do. I don't remember. Oh, I do have a story to tell. So, while I was farming, I went back and tried to farm Lagiacrus again, and that guy just sucks, man. I don't like fighting him, and then also, like, I've cracked his head like 4 times, and I haven't gotten the piece I wanted. In fact, let's go ahead and show some stuff right now on the good old Karanico. Which I hope I'm saying that right, by the way. I guess it doesn't matter, but let's see. Change the scene. Let's go. Okay. So if I look up Lagiacrus, wait, is it Lagia? Yeah, Crus. I mean, look at his horn. Where is it? Here. Has a 64% chance to get if you break his head. You can't get it from quest. There's no other way to get it other than breaking his head in low rank. So I fought him 4 times, haven't got a single drop. What are the chances of that? Well, I guess the chances are there's a 64% chance. Anywho, I was also looking on how to upgrade his weapon, and his weapon also requires 3 horns, so I think we're going to hold off on making the switch axe, because I originally wanted the 2 horns for the switch axe, but if I want to upgrade this hammer, I'm going to have to get 5 if I try to do that and the switch axe. I don't know. We're going to wait to see if we can find a better switch axe in the future that doesn't require these kind of bad odds farming. So now let's focus on who we're going to be fighting today. This guy is usually pretty difficult. In fact, in Monster Hunter World, I think he was like one of the hardest walls for me. Not early on, but yeah, he was one of the hardest ones. Like Anjanath was a hard one in the beginning, but I got through that, beat the main game, and then I got to this guy, and I had a hard time with this guy. So, wyverns that rule the eternally frozen tundra. Barioth uses their huge tusk and spike scales to move freely atop the slippery ice. Makes them difficult to keep up with. Yeah. So, the good news is, you can get stuff from breaking his teeth, and I will be, because headshots here seem to be the way to go. Ooh, look at this thunder damage, too. It's funny they call it thunder. I would assume lightning, but, we do lightning damage, so this is going to be actually really good. So we're gonna go for headshots. What else? Everything else is kind of crappy except for his tail and his back legs. Wow. Okay. So we're going for his head, and I think that's what I've been doing the majority of. I guess every now and then, if his backside's showing, I'll go ahead and hit his back legs and tail. I think that's all we need for him. They say Dizzy 100. That seems to be standard across the board. I don't know what that means. Okay. So let us jump back in and go get this guy. Let me make sure that we still have enough materials. So I have a feeling this is going to be a hard fight. Let's see what we got. I think we have enough mega potions. Yeah, we're max. We got some hot drinks. Cool drinks getting a little low, but I'm not too concerned. Let's go buy some more potions. I have a ton in my chest, but I'm just lazy. And money, we're not doing too bad on money right now. But man, buying weapons, it eats your money. Like I bought, oh yeah, I didn't mention this. I bought the Barioth loader, which is the gun lance. The Barioth gun lance, it's actually really good. Ooh, there's another point I want to make with that too. So I bought the gun lance thinking I could use it to break what's his name, Diablos's horns, and I did. Oh wait, no, that's not the point I wanted to make. I'm sorry. I took the gun lance with me to fight Lagiacrus, just seeing if it was any better, you know, if it was a better matchup, because I knew I was going to be killing him a ton. Well, for one, I had a hard time breaking his head, but I noticed too, I killed him very quickly with it. So I was like, oh man, the gun lance is pretty strong in this game. And so I tried to do it again, and it took forever. So the conclusion I come to, and I think this makes sense with some of the data I've seen, their health pool is kind of a range. So it may say like 3,000 HP to 6,000 HP, which as you can tell is a huge difference. So I think that sometimes when I fight someone and they go forever, they must be on the top end, that 6,000 HP. And then when I killed that Jaggy when I came back the second time, he must have been at the low end at like 3,000 HP. Because that's a huge difference. And those ranges I may be messing them up. They may be smaller than that. May not be such a wide gap, but I think what I'm saying is true though. That there is a health gap, like it's just random when you fight them. Which is why you can eat for Feline Weakener. I think Feline Weakener guarantees that they are in the lower end of that health pool. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, and I very well may be. Oh, you know what else I found out too? I found out if you eat this and milk, you always get gathering skills. See that? So that must be what they mean by fixed skills. So certain combinations always have these fixed skills, or at least more often than not. I don't know. Which is kind of good to know. So anytime I'm going to farm, I'm going to grab the jellyfish and the salty milk and get these nice skills here. I mean, assuming I can get them if I get lucky. But, that being said, let's go back to Heaven Bread. And we'll do one Rapscallion. Who are we fighting? Oh, Barioth. He's ice. Oh, there you go, Weakener. See, increases the likelihood of large monsters encountered in quests being weak. I think we want this. Yeah, I think that's the best we're gonna get. We didn't get it. It's a bummer. We still got Icebreaker, which I think will come in handy. We got the right hammer. I think we're good to go. So just a little side conversation here. I was going to try out Rogue Lords, but I don't know. I made the mistake of reading the reviews. And one guy's reviews seemed very well thought out. And he basically said that there's a honeymoon period with the game, but the more you play it, the more you realize its flaws, and it becomes kind of unfun. And so I can sympathize with that, or I can understand that viewpoint, because there's been a lot of games like that I played, and it's kind of disheartening. So I was like, I'm not sure I want to invest time in this game. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but that's what we're going to do. We're probably going to skip Rogue Lords unless they put out an update that fixes some of the issues he said. And some of the issues he said were pretty damning, like kind of like, it was weird because it was saying there was too much RNG, but at the same time not enough. And like some of the examples he gave was like, in Slay the Spire, when you start off, you get to roll it out with you can pick these 3 perks and it makes your run different, right? But he's saying in Rogue Lords, the start is always the same. You have the same skills, right? And then the skills you need to get good, there's too much RNG, and so it's really hard to create a really good build. And so all these things he started listing, I was like, yeah, that doesn't sound like fun. And there they go, killing defenseless animals again. I mean, I guess I shouldn't complain, because I do the same thing in this game, but for different reasons, right? Actually, his is probably better. He's killing them for food, I'm killing them for, like, shoes. So I guess I'm not on the moral high ground here. Hello, sir. This is going to be tough, I have a feeling. Let's break that face out. I'm gonna love breaking his face. I'm not hitting him in the head. This guy is very fast, is what you'll notice pretty quickly. So we're gonna try to... Oh, that shoulder charge is rough. We're gonna have to try to figure out on the fly here how we get free hits in. Oh god. Because he is just super aggressive. Let's see if that's a good one. Man, see, he's just so quick. That one's probably a good one to get free hits on. That tail lash. As long as I stay on the left-hand side of him, I should be okay. You know what, breaking his toes is actually a good thing too. At least it was in World. If you broke his feet in World, he slowed down considerably. Now I'm not going to say this game has the same mechanics, but I'm hoping. Crap. Yikes. You know, we should upgrade our armor too, by the way. Jeez Louise. I'm not hitting his face. His head is awkward. He moves awkwardly. Or at least I think it's going to move, and then it doesn't, and so I'm off-center on my hits. Here, look at me. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing bad so far, but I feel like always in the beginning I do well, and then when he gets angry, things go south. I'm going to get hit here for sure. Yeah. See, Monster Hunter is a lot about positioning. Like some of the great players you see, like that guy Shepard I told you about, their positioning is flawless. They just have a lot of time in the game, and they know how to read the monster. Alright. I don't like being frozen here. It makes my stamina drain very quickly. Come on, dude. Yeah, I'll hit that feet. And feetsies. Yikes. Man, the range on that. You know what's funny is I have the icebreaker skill too, but I'm just like permanently frozen. Oh. Come here. Can we get charged? Yeah. He's not hitting me very hard, so that's great. Oh, he's tired. Come here. Break a tooth. Give me that golf club swing. Here we go. No. Oh god. Oh, he didn't really do anything there. Yes. No. Roll out of it. Abort. Bring your head down. Oh, that was a waste. He's still tired? Yeah. I need to be doing more here. Every time I hit him, he just runs away. No. Man, that hits all the way in front of him, his tail. Oh god. We might be dead. If I'm dizzied here, we're dead. Yep. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay. I'm not complaining, minions, but can I get a heal here? Because he's tired, I really need to be taking advantage of his tiredness. There we go. That's all I really wanted. Okay. His head doesn't move a lot. That's good. Yes, I like that. Oh, yeah. He broke one of his teeth. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to slow him down a lot. Oh, he broke both of his teeth? So teeth are done? Again, I keep forgetting we have lightning damage to really help us out here as well as regular damage. So all these hits are really crispy. Ah, get in there. Don't move, don't move. Yes, yes. Give me... Ah. Alright, I think he's enraged now. I'm gonna go ahead and drink up. No? I can't wait to see what comes after this quest. And also I can't wait to see what kind of stuff we can build from him. Ah. You know, I was really disappointed to see that Diablos had nothing. Ah, I jumped the wrong way. Like I could not believe that Diablos had no weapons at all. That's just crazy to me. In some of the other series, his stuff was like top tier. Well, for that part of the game, I should say. Oh god, now he's enraged for sure. Yeah. You can see him breathing. I need to find some time to heal here. Oh god. be good. Oh, what did I do? Somehow I switched off my healing potion. Ouch. Yumba. We're just gonna call him Kumbaya, because that's what I would want to keep calling him. Oh, he's leaving. Oh, I didn't mark him. That's so bad. Which way are you going, dude? I guess we can see if he's going to 6. I don't know where he went. I'm gonna assume he went to 7. This guy's very flighty. I should have marked him. Crap. Part of me wants to sharpen here too, but nah, he ain't here. Let's check in 4. Actually, part of me just thinks he's going to be at 6. Let's try 6. And I do think we should sharpen. He is not here. Let that be a lesson. Always mark him. Honestly, it's just laziness for me. I could, but in the beginning I want to get those free hits. Gotta get my DPS rolling. There's a health recovery large. I'll take it. Almost at full. Where is this guy? I'll be a little upset if he was at 4, just because I was just right there. There he is. Upsetness aborted. I don't think he's enraged anymore, so that was actually kind of beneficial for me, for him to kind of take a break. Spend his time enraged and then he leaves. I like it. Oh boy. Shoulder charge. The shoulder charge seems to be the best time for me to kind of get in there. No. Oh god. Nope. Man, now I thought I was pretty far away from that. And I'm iced again, that's fun. Alright, here we go. I'm just getting one hit at a time though. Maybe we should be a little more aggressive here. I think I'm pulling a Rathian, or I'm just like focusing on his head too much. But I do want those stuns. Shit. Hit him. Okay. Help. Oops. I mean, I guess that's okay because I'm using elemental, but oh. I'm just gonna hit him wherever. Ugh. 1, 2. I mean, we'll go for his head when we can. Oh, this is not. I don't like it when they size you up. Oh, wow. Cha-cha. Is he tired? Okay. I want to stagger here. 1, 2. Oh, you turned at the last second, you bugger. Why are you humping the exit too, by the way? Okay. I'm just gonna keep going on those balls. Ouch. See if I can break his foot. Oh, he's tired. 1, 2. Come on, put your head down. You know, I think we can break his teeth again, by the way. Oh, that's not good. Ah. We don't have a lot of rations, so we're gonna take a hot drink here. Alright, let's go back. I don't like that they sit at the entrance like this. Come here, dude. I know you're tired, but please. Frustrating. Are you leaving? Ugh. I got nothing out of that exhaust there. I didn't mark him. First thing, I gotta mark this dude. We'll go 4-7-2. Or 247. No. I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry, guys. I know it makes it bad for y'all if you gotta watch me walking around here doing nothing. Alright. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, actually. Where is he? Is he eating? Okay. I hate that I have to do that now when he's tired. See, that's why I don't like the whole paintball mechanic. Let me play the game. Instead of doing these mundane. It's not enough to ruin the game, but it is frustrating. I know I've said that like every episode. Oh. Yeah. Oh, he missed. Oh, speaking of missing. He's very deceptive with that, man. Like, he'll sit there for just long enough to make you think you got it, and then he moves. I think he's enraged. Yeah, his eyes are red. That's not good. That sucks because I'm not getting enough headshot damage to really force a stun here. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was not a head hit. There we go. I'm in trouble. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely hits way harder when enraged, by the way. Just take a look. Oh, boy. What you got, buddy? See how he's kind of staggered there? I think that's because I broke his foot. Oh, is he tired again? Cha-cha, heal me. I'm stuck. I'm in a bad spot. Oh my god. So aggro. But see, in Monster Hunter World, he was like this. Like, he was just in your face constantly. Like, he couldn't even run. He was so hard in World the first time I fought him. I think he was one of the few monsters that I had to actually get a group of 4 to help me bring down, because I couldn't bring him down solo. I mean, I think that would be different if I played it now, but I remember when I played him like, I don't know, 10 times solo. Wasn't really getting anywhere. Like, I didn't even get him to like half health, and I did a group and people carried me through. There's a few monsters in World that I had that happen. I remember Raging Brachydios was another one that I just could not do by myself. I mean, I got better. Like, they were like gear walls, if that makes sense. So like, it was hard to beat them with the gear that you could access at that point. But once you beat them, you could come back because you had much better gear to use to come back and kind of beat up on them. And I had no problems then. But with the gear restrictions at that point in time, beating this guy, and then also the Raging Brachydios, it was just really difficult. But it's cool that once you beat them, it just opens up like the next tier of weapons, and you're like, oh, this is cool, you know, it's exciting to have more options here. And again, that's the appeal of Monster Hunter. Where is this guy? I think he's gonna come through the cave. Yeah, there he is. Come on now, buddy. Let me get a couple headshots, please. Oh my god! He just came in swinging. Oh, no. Sorry, Priamba. Defense boost, I like it. Oh god. Dang. Funny thing is, I don't think he's enraged right now. He's just being a bug. Is he tired though? I'll take some butt shots. Remember, his backside is kind of not juicy, but he's got some decent hit zone value. I'm gonna be up front, but I'll take what I can get at this point. Ooh. Should try breaking his other leg. So I think this one I'm hitting there is hurt, but I haven't got the other one. And I do believe his claws give you stuff, too. Please don't be enraged. His eyes are red, that's not good. Oh, he's hurt though. Okay. Yes. Yes. Oh, beautiful. Push me along with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kind of wish we had a trap, honestly. I don't want this to be a scenario where he has... I think he's almost dead, and then he just carts me twice. Where are you going, though? I'm gonna guess 4. Maybe I'm being optimistic. I am. So he's going to 6. Let's give him a minute to rest. I noticed when I was fighting the Geocrust, like some of the capture missions, I would zone in too quickly and he would not be asleep. So he's not moving on the map. He could be eating though. Let's just go ahead and... Oh, he's moving. Okay, I think he's eating. Let's just get back in there. Let's go check it out. I think he might be eating. Oh, he's asleep. See, that was good that we waited. I need to do this right. I think I can climb this wall. Alright. I'm a little worried. I'm always worried about waking them up with that attack, because it's just really hard to kind of aim. For me, at least. Okay. 2, 3. I think that's good, right? Yes, okay, beautiful. I like it. I mean, I guess, I wonder if the lightning damage crits too. That'd be kind of cool. Because that move has, what, 90% motion value? And you get double from waking them up. Plus the lightning damage. Maybe that's why he died so quickly. I think that went pretty well, by the way. Okay, is there anything to farm up here? Of course not. They like taking me to zones. I don't want those. I want rocks. I want rocks. I see one. Or bones. I haven't really come across many bone piles in this game, which is kind of strange. Those were like the 2 things you always wanted to farm for. Was like bones and rocks in the other games. Give me Cemu. Cemu? No. Cemu, please. I don't need earth crystals. I have like 1 billion. Okay. Oh, we got 3 charms. Cross-sack. We didn't get anything for breaking his horn? Oh, we got a fang. Okay. It's weird that that showed up in the base and not the wound or capture. So I'm pretty sure I broke his head, right? I mean, most of our hits are on his head. Those are bad charms, by the way. Quick chill. I don't know what the gallery's for. I think you can change the background there, actually. Is it this? I don't know what you do with those galleries. Oh well. Question for another day. So let's go check on his equipment, if any. I'm hoping so. I think he does. He probably has like ice weapons. Has to be, right? That's what we got from the Rathalos. Wow, he doesn't have it. Somebody has to, right? Here we go. Oh, it's a red tier. Ooh, that's nice. I didn't get any Barioth spikes. I don't know what that is. That's a nice sword though, but you know, I don't like great sword in this. I don't think I could bring myself to do it. This is really nice, by the way. I think I showed this off before. He doesn't have one. Let's check the gun lance. Nothing. Switch axe maybe? No. Lance. Part of me wants to use Lance too. Lance has a really cool like charge mechanic where you charge forward with your spear and kind of hit him a bunch. I really liked it in 4GU because like you could end it off with like a thrust that hit for a bunch too. Like it had a really high motion value. So mainly you would just charge around stabbing the monster. It was really fun. I'm not so sure if 3U has the same thing, but alright, so in terms of weapons, not much there. It seems to be a theme. Let's see. Rathalos, is there no Barioth armor, huh? Oh, here we go. Well, no. Did I look at this, by the way? Well, let me take a quick detour and look at this. Yeah, we did look at that. Sorry. Barioth, here we go. Constitution, evasion, and ice attack. You know, I'm not digging that at all. Let's see what the skills actually do. Constitution, skills that affect stamina depletion when invading and blocking. So you have, using stamina costs less, but then you don't recover it as fast. That seems kind of stupid, actually. Yeah, it's not very good armor for me. Did I look at Nibble Snarf? Let's see. Sheathing is nice. Anyways, I'm just kind of dilly-dallying. Alright, so let's go see what we have next, just to kind of get a preview of what's coming up. It has to be a new quest because I've killed everything in here. It's about our mysterious dragon. The guild finally got back to me about it, and this one's marked urgent. They match what your little buddy saw to a report of an elder dragon from one of the guild's observation balloons. Okay. So, full disclosure here, I know what's coming up. I watched some video on tutorials on the little Cha-Cha and Kayamba, and they were talking about, well, remember how I had that mask and like I was wondering how I could activate the mask to see the monster? Well, during that tutorial they were saying that if you switch to the main gamepad, like, I don't know if you remember, but the Wii U had like 2 screens. Am I saying that right? I don't know. Like, there's a top portion and a bottom. The top one, apparently that's where you can see his skills and you can tap them and activate them. And so the reason why that spoiled it is because he was talking a lot about this fight that's about to happen and how you have to use the ancient mask underwater for your guys to give you oxygen. So it looks like it's not going to be a fight with Kayamba and Cha-Cha where you take on the thing. Looks like you're going to do it, but you're going to be using that mask to have them give you oxygen. So I think I kind of spoiled this. This is going to be an underwater fight, I'm assuming. And now I just spoiled it for you. Congratulations, me. But this is an old game. At this point, you probably already know. I mean, I didn't, so maybe that's a bad assumption. Anyways, according to their analysis, this new Elder Dragon is way too much for a single hunter to handle. The guild has set emergency procedures in motion, and they've also given the monster a name, Ceadus. Yep, that's what I heard, Ceadus. I've never heard of that name, though, in all the games I've played, so that's kind of cool. And that's not all. I was also sent a special communique just for Moga Village. Let me read it to you. So hold on. The reason why I've never heard of him is because there was never underwater monster fights, so that's probably why I've never heard of this guy. All civilians are to cooperate with the guild liaison and evacuate the island immediately. We hereby disclaim Moga Village and all surrounding hunting grounds. With all guild hunters are to assist with the evacuation and then return at once. In other words, the situation is so dire that they basically wrote off the village as unsavable. Well, it's just some huts, right? Everyone's safety is more important. We have to trust in the guild's judgment. Except, probably not. But do we? This is our home. How can you expect us to just sail away and watch it sink to the bottom of the ocean? There has to be something we can do. There has to. Sniffle. No, I won't cry. You and I are our team, right? Defenders of Moga Universe. Mogis never say die. I'll talk to the chief, and what? You want to talk to him yourself? Uh-oh, my alarm's going off. It's time for me to go to work, except I'm not working. Alright, I'll leave it to you, then. Find the chief and let him know what's going on, alright? So I wonder if this is the end of the village quest, though. That part I don't know. Like, is he the last one? Can't be, right? Where is he? Oh, I have to talk to the chief. Let's go ahead and do that in this episode. Where is he? I see you. I don't see the chief. So you're going to take on the dragon. Kind of figured you would. Of course, you'll never win by fighting fair. I understand why the guild wants to talk you out of this. But listen, we may have more weapons, available to us than you realize. Apparently that creature's cave is actually part of the ruins under our village. The fishermen dived down to have a look, you see, and they found something mighty fascinating and convenient. They said they found tons of ancient anti-monster weapons down there. All more or less intact. Interesting, eh? They're antiques, so who knows if they still work. And even if they do, good luck figuring them out. That's reassuring. Maybe they're a waste of time, but my gut tells me they're worth a shot. We found the perfect spot to build a camp beside the cave entrance. I'm thinking we can make it your base camp for hunting the dragon, but we'll need materials we can get ourselves. Okay, so, well, I'll talk about it in a minute. I feel bad for asking, but we need you to gather materials one more time. We'll do all the building, of course. Okay. I made a list of what we need. Check the village requests. Okay. So here's the thing. I played 4GU, and they had a similar quest like this. It's kind of like a siege. I think I mentioned it before. It's like a siege quest where they have a bunch of like stations set up. Like, oh, here's a crossbow and here's a cannon and all this crap, right? I'm not necessarily a fan of that because it requires you to play it a specific way. And so people like me who don't really know what you're doing, it's very confusing. Like, you're going to lose the first like 8 times because, oh, I need to be here when he's here and shoot him with these 3 things and make him stagger here and then go over here and shoot him with these. Like, you have to do like a specific combination and you have to know what that is. I just don't find that very fun. It's just going to be frustrating, right? I'm going to bang my head until I figure out, okay, I got to stand here, and then when he does this, you know, that to me it's not very fun. That being said, you know, there's people I think who forego that and can beat him without it, but they're like, you know, again, speedrunners and whatnot, so. I have to admit I'm not looking forward to the siege fight, especially if the siege weapons are crucial. Because a lot of times these ones are on, like, there's like fail conditions, like there's one in Monster Hunter GU where like you couldn't let them break the wall. And so it was kind of time-based, so you had to do enough damage within that amount of time, and you had to use the siege weapons, and blah, 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 blah. So that stuff I'm not really a huge fan of. And what I did, actually, is I would go online and play with other people who knew what they were doing, and just kind of have them push me past that wall, because I didn't want to spend the time to learn it. Because, yeah, usually, nah, I shouldn't say that. I was going to say usually they're not farmable or have good enough weapons, but that's actually not the case. But, you know, since I'm playing on an emulator, I can't do that. I can't go online with this, so maybe we'll read a guide. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anywho, I'm just rambling here, guys. Let me do this, because I've been forgetting to do this on my outros. Alright, y'all. I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, guys, until next time, have a good one.